Hey, listeners, before we get into this episode, I have some fantastic news. My new book, Developing Mathematical Reasoning, Avoiding the Trap of Algorithms, is coming out, and we are having a book launch webinar to celebrate. This book spans from kindergarten to 12th grade, explaining in detail how algorithms trap students and what we should be teaching instead.
Join us at this free book launch webinar and you'll learn what the traps of algorithms are, how to avoid them, and so much more. You don't want to miss it.
We'll go live on March 18th, 7 p.m. Central. Grab your spot at mathisfigureoutable.com/book-launch.
That's www.mathisfigureoutable.com/book-launch. We hope to see you there.
Hey, fellow mathers. Welcome to the podcast where math is figure-outable. I'm Pam.
And I'm Kim.
And this is a math. What are you laughing about? This is a
I'm laughing because you say, let's go. Like, wait, where
are we going? Where we chat about our math strategies. Every Wednesday evening, I throw out a math problem on social media, and people from around the world chat about the strategies they use and comment on each other's thinking.
Okay, so this week our problem was, good gravy, 48 times 52. How would you solve this problem? Pause the podcast, solve it yourself, however you'd like. The problem is 48 times 52.
You know, we actually do believe in that. The more that you mess around with relationships, the better our strategies will hang on what you've already been thinking about. So just to throw that out there.
And it's super fun when somebody will say, I did it like you. So, there's this idea that you thought about it first. And then when you read other people's thinking, then you can honestly say, I did it like you.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
All right, I'm gonna go
first.
48 makes me think of 50, which makes me think of 100. So I'm gonna write down 100 times 52 is 5,200. Half of that is 2,600, and that would be 50 52s. And then I'm going to subtract 2 52s, which is 104. So I've got 2,600 minus 104, so 2,496.
Nice. I like it. Would you ever consider doing 50 48s and then adding on 2 more 48s?
Say it again. 50 48s.
Mm-hmm. And then, so 50 48s, you could do kind of similar to what you did.
Yeah, if I did 100 48s and 50 48s.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then you would just subtract 2 48s and, add 2 48s. And that 2 48s is that 96 sitting there in that 2,496.
I like it.
Okay,
cool. Is that what you did?
No. No, I was just playing with it. But we could have, sure. But I didn't. No, so I'm still playing around with the idea that these problems are, there's a number right in the middle of them, 50. So 48, 52, 50 is right in the middle. Uh-huh. So I could think about 48 as 50 minus 2, and I could think about 50 as 50 plus 2, and I can multiply all those parts together. So 50 times 50 is 2,500 or 2,500. The negative 2 times 50 and the positive 2 times 50 add to 0. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, so I have to subtract 4. 2,500 subtract 4 is 2,400, and there's that 96. Dum-dum. So I could have said to myself, the number in between them is 50, so it's just going to be 50 squared minus the difference, 2 squared. I could have done that. Because if I have a minus b times a plus b, that's always going to be a squared minus b squared. So if I can figure out what the a and the b are, in this case 50 and 2, then I could do that. Do I want to do that? It's a good question.
Well, what's really nice is if you think about it like 50 squared, you can actually draw the square.
That's true.
And then you can find
that overlapping b squared that has to be taken off. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Nice spatial representation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we can't wait to see every week what you do. Join us on Math Strat Chat and let us know how you think about the problems. Comment on each other's strategies.
We'll post the problems on Wednesday around 7 p.m. Central, and when you answer, tag me and use the hashtag MathStratChat. Then join us here to hear how we're thinking about the problem. Thanks for being part of the Math is Figure-Outable movement. Math is figure-outable. Hey, listeners, don't forget, go to mathisfigureoutable.com/book-launch to register for the free Developing Mathematical Reasoning, Avoiding the Trap of Algorithms book launch webinar taking place on March 18th. Y'all, I'm going to be there. It's going to be cool. You do not want to miss this. Totally free. Come join us. mathisfigureoutable.com/book-launch. We'll see you there.